exacerbated by reverse racism, which is when people give you special benefits because you're of a minority or of a special skin color. And a specific example of this is a student on campus, Edward Bacus. He's part Greek and he applied for about 67 different scholarships and they all turned him down because he wasn't a big enough minority. And it's just a primary example is when you give people special benefits, but you limit it to special groups, you're hindering people's ability to succeed and to get further in life. That's one of the primary effects of racism nowadays.
Yeah, well, generally race is an issue. It's an issue everywhere. If you want to get particular, it might be average. But other than that, I think it is. Many people think it isn't. We got rednecks, we got black people. Who cares?
I believe we're a melting pot more so, and that now there's so many different races into this country that's gathering up together, and so I believe that once we start really mixing up more, that racism will become less of a, issue.
I think we're probably one of the best countries dealing with this. I mean, we're actually coexisting when you look at places like Africa that people get killed.
I don't think he has, because like I say, when it comes to race, creed, or religion, I'm blind against that. I mean, I don't judge anybody because they're black, Hispanic, or whatever. I mean, I think we're all the same. So it really doesn't affect me.
I think that we're supposed to be a free country, but a lot of times race gets in the way of, how people view you and how people look at you, in the way, how you get a job and, school, just everywhere, even in the grocery store, race will affect you.
Now that we have established race as an issue in today's America, let's see why it is. With the success of Martin Luther King's civil rights movement, many think that now the biggest question of race would be the status of affirmative action and whether it is still necessary. But with the large income gap between white and in most other minorities, the recent Rodney King, Amadou Diallo, and Osmane Zongo controversies, there is still more to the race factor than affirmative action, including the historical fact of the many Indian wars and the ethnic cleansing by Andrew Jackson of Cherokee, Chickasaw, and Choctaw and Creek tribes in the Trail of Tears. Many minorities, black, brown, and red alike, live in countless ghettos and slums, which are old remnants of redlining during the days of segregation, as well as the numerous Native American reservations, like Pine Ridge, whose unemployment levels hover at 80%, where many homes have no electricity, running water, or telephone. Now, if you're still unconvinced, then take a look at the following clips.
Is the black doll? And which one is the white doll?
That one.
Which doll is the pretty doll? Which doll is the nice doll? Which doll is the bad doll? Which doll is the nice doll? And which doll is the bad doll? And why is that doll pretty?
Because he's white and he has 2 eyes.
Which doll is the ugly doll? Why is that doll ugly?
Because he's black.
Which doll looks most like you?
Like me?
Yeah, which one looks like you?
And that one.
Okay.
That doll.
I think it'll affect us traumatically, but I think that's something that we as the people of America need to overcome. And I think that's something that we all need to work at, and I think different cultures, like minorities, we need to work to overcome those factors, to not let those factors bring us down.
I think there's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of things that are gonna happen. Like if we get a Chinese president or something like that, it's gonna be crazy. But racism is crazy.
Picture. From how it was before, I would say like it used to be like a really bad issue. Today it's kind of died down, but still in the same meaning. In the future, I don't know. It might dumb down, it might increase, but I think the word itself, racism, it'll just be the same.
Well, in terms of future and in terms of racism, I believe that it'll become less of an issue as time wears on, but we'll have to get over the fact that people are different skin colors and different ethnic groups. I mean, there really is no difference between each individual person. There is really no distinction as black and white, or purple, green, brown, because it's actually scientifically proven that we all are different shades of brown. Every single person. So there really is no reason to create division between peoples just because they look different. Saying as we all have the same bodily organs, we all do the same things every day. There's no point in creating division that way or any other way. And then getting back to America's future, I believe that as time wears on, people become more intelligent, become more educated, and we'll eventually have maybe our generation, next few generations, people will actually be able to live with each other and be able to accept each other no matter what their